Previously on All My Children.
May I come in?
This isn't a good time, David.
Erica, what's your problem?
I've always imagined taking a ride across the Australian outback on a motorcycle.
Your dream doesn't include my niece.
We shouldn't take Guy Donahue at face value. Things aren't always what they seem.
Jillian? How you doing? Are you eating alone?
Hi, Greenlee. No, I'm meeting Jake's mother.
Ooh, breakfast with your mother-in-law. You know, most women would be terrified of that, but you lucked out with Ruth Martin. Do you mind if I sit down? You know, it's great that you still have a good relationship with your in-laws.
Well, Jake is still my husband, and I am still married to him, even though he's in California.
Of course, of course. It must be hard for you being apart. Any idea when he's coming back?
Well, so many things happened. He really needs a little bit of time.
Oh, I totally understand. I mean, he went through a lot. No wonder he needed time to regroup. But he'll be coming back, Jillian. You and Jake belong together.
What about you? Are you dining alone?
Ryan's still in New York.
New York?
Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you about our business venture. Well, it's really Ryan's deal. I mean, he wanted me to be his partner, but I said no. The only reason I went to New York is because he asked me to come, and I figured, you know, a few days at the Royal Plaza can't be so bad.
What kind of business?
Well, I really shouldn't talk about it, but Ryan is going to be a very rich man when this project takes off.
I always knew he would be successful.
Yes, he's good at whatever he does. Is this too weird? I mean, me talking about Ryan?
Well, we could talk about other things.
I know what you're thinking. That I'm letting Ryan use me again. But it's about more than sex this time, Jillian. He really needs me. He even told me I didn't want to leave him, but I had to come back to Pine Valley.
Greenlee, I would rather not.
You think I'm making a mistake, don't you?
Paolo De Caro.
Paolo. So, Paolo, is this business or pleasure?
David, I thought that I made it very clear. This is not a good time. Paolo and I were in the middle of something.
Well, then, by all means, don't let me interfere. Good night, Paolo. Good night, Erica.
Good night, Dr. Hayward.
David! Next time, please call before you come over.
Hey, the guy. Hope you were not waiting too long.
Oh, I never wait long. I just leave.
Of course, you're a very busy woman.
Too busy. Which is why your opportunity just sounds so intriguing.
Ah, so you are interested.
Oh, yes. I'm in an exclusive island in the Mediterranean. That just sounds heavenly. And you say that only a select few can actually buy property there.
Only society's creme de la creme. I mean, imagine. No meddlesome tourists. No gaudy nouveau riche. No sleazy press. It's just you. And white sandy beaches and azure blue waters.
I can practically smell the ocean air. So, just tell me everything. Don't leave out one detail.
I should have known you'd beat me here this morning.
Oh, good morning. The coffee's inside.
And I brought the donuts. What do you have here? Did you make those maps yourself?
Yeah, I thought the kids would like to see their artwork framed. Sort of.
It's a great idea. You have a real knack with kids, you know that?
Thank you. I just do what I like doing when I was a kid. You know, I practically lived in places like this. And here being at the shelter, I'd come to the center and I'd stay all day, and the workers were always so kind to me and interested in what I was doing. It really made a difference.
Just like you're making a difference in these children's lives now. You should feel proud.
I like working here.
Good. But when do you party?
Great!
I don't get you young women. 1 minute, you're waiting to exhale. The next minute, you're running around in 10 different directions at once. My niece, Belinda, ran herself ragged, trying to distract herself from the fact that she was lonely. I hope you won't do that, too.
I won't. But I want to get married and have kids someday, but that's like way off in the distance.
That's only because you haven't met the right man.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how will I know when I have?
You'll know. You'll have the same dreams. You'll want the same things. A happy family, a home. And don't you settle for anything less. You hear me? You deserve a good man who loves you as much as you love him.
Wow. It's a tall order.
Yes. And nothing less, miss.
So the way Adrian explains this warning message merely passed through Uppsala University.
So it was sent from somewhere else.
It didn't originate there. He traced it back from Pine Valley to Sweden to Brazil to Nova Scotia. You get the general
stop,
idea.
Jackson. Please, this is ridiculous. We're wasting our time. We're never going to find out where that message came from.
Alex, what's on your mind?
Do you think you have dreams sometimes to warn you about the future?
Well, it's never happened to me personally, but...
Well, I have. When Dimitri was in the hospital, right before he died, I had this dream that he was drowning, and I couldn't get to him. And then last night, I had this dream about Edmund and Guy.
Guy, the stable manager, that's what I meant.
Right. Yesterday, Edmund said to me not to take Guy at face value. And then last night, I had this dream that he was trying to kill Edmund.
Ah.
What does that mean?
Well, certainly, Alex, you must know that Edmund, he feels very responsible for you.
Yeah, I know that. What does that have to do with my dream, or why he doesn't trust Guy, then?
Well, Alex, you are a beautiful woman. Edmund is a healthy man. You're a doctor. I'll let you figure it out, huh?
No, that's not it. That's not what I'm talking about. My subconscious, there are things that are trying to break through that...
Like you're pushing Jeffrey Ashford down the stairs and killing him.
Yeah. I mean, what if Jeffrey's death is a warning of some kind? Or if Edmund is right about Guy? Or if my dream is trying to communicate something to me? That's a lot of what ifs, isn't it?
That's an awful lot of what ifs, and that may be all they are. It's just what ifs.
No. What if I put Edmund in serious danger?
Alex, as your attorney and as a friend, I would very strongly suggest you not let your imagination run away with you.
Well, that's just it, Jackson. I don't know where my imagination begins and my subconscious ends. I have these memories, these fragmented thoughts, these words, these sounds, these dreams, and it's all part of a puzzle. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Let's say that that's true. Now, let me play devil's advocate for just a second here. Not everything, Alex, can be some missing piece of the puzzle. And we all know that sometimes dreams are just that, dreams, period, nothing else.
Oh, thank you, Freud. You know, every day I walk around wondering that at any minute I am going to be struggling with what's real and what isn't. And the only thing that I can truly trust is my gut instinct.
And you're telling me that your gut instinct tells you that Edmund's in danger?
Yes.
Why? Why? I mean, think about it. What has Edmund done that would have put him in danger? All he did was try to reach the director of Brynwood Sanatorium.
Alex, you up yet?
Yes. Yes, come in.
Good morning.
Hi. Jackson was just giving me an update from Adrian.
Great, great. Listen, I got an update as well. I've been on the phone trying to get through to Dr. Griffith all night. No luck. Called him again this morning. He's not taking my calls. I think he's avoiding me.
Yeah, I think perhaps you're right.
Let's see him avoid me in person.
What?
I'm going to Wales. I want him to lie to me face to face. Tell me why he told me the British government sealed your records.
No, absolutely not.
So did you give Belinda dating advice also?
On occasion.
Wasn't she some high-powered attorney, though?
Oh, she studied hard, won scholarships all through school, and now she is a partner in a prestigious law firm in Arizona.
I wish I had smarts like that.
You can do whatever you want to do. You just have to decide to do it. Like finding Mr. Right.
Well, has Belinda found Mr. Right?
She's engaged as of last week.
Oh, congratulations all around.
I will pass that on now. Your turn.
I'm not ready for anything like that. And, you know, for your information, I do date occasionally.
The young man who escorted you to the crystal ball.
It's complicated.
Complicated, huh?
Yeah, for lots of reasons. Yeah, the main one being, I think he was dating someone before we met, and I think he was dumped.
So he's proceeding cautiously. Oh, that's understandable. Or, do you think he's still holding a torch for his ex?
No, I don't think so. But, you know, he just keeps sending all these mixed signals, and I don't think he's ready for anything deep.
Well, maybe he's been getting mixed signals, too, like how you just came off an obvious crush on Mateo Santos.
Grace!
I got eyes, girl. Let me get this phone.
Excuse me. Can you tell me where I can put Tina? What are you doing here?
I volunteer here. What are you doing here?
Oh, I got a van load of soda out back. Mateo usually makes the donations, but I'm helping him out this morning. So, you're a volunteer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How long has this been going on?
Just a couple of months.
Ah. You know what? I'm gonna move my truck, but don't you move. I need to find out what you've been up to that I don't know about.
Your artists have arrived. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
What do you care what I think? Well, you know, you've always been so kind to me, so sympathetic to me. Now, I don't have many female friends here in town, Jillian, and I certainly can't talk to my grandmother about Ryan. She thinks he's totally beneath me.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I agree, but she's old school, so I can't even talk to her about him. I mean, look, I know that Ryan has issues with women, but he's working on them. I mean, look at what he did for you. He went and he talked to Jake and tried to talk him into staying here.
He told you about that?
Sure, we tell each other practically everything. That's why I can't let go of him.
Your friends?
Absolutely. Among other things. And I know Ryan really cares about you, Jillian. And in his heart, he knows that you and Jake belong together.
And that is why we offer the island to potential buyers by exclusive invitation.
But I haven't been screened yet, I mean, so to speak.
In your case, Erica, that's hardly necessary.
You are authorized to extend this invitation to me and to accept my deposit check? Because, I mean, I would just hate to do anything now that might jeopardize my chances later.
My family, the DeCaros. We have a rather substantial compound on the island. In fact, my father is chairman of the committee to approve new members.
Oh, well, then my. Sounds like we're all set.
You have nothing to worry about.
I'm not worried. $100,000, did you say?
Yes. I'm sorry, it's a nuisance, really, but it just lets everyone know that you're serious.
Oh, I understand.
Consider this your passport to paradise.
Well, aren't you going to look at the check?
No, I trust you.
Well, perhaps you should look at the date.
12th of never. What are you doing?
Consider this your passport to prison. You're busted.
This must be a joke.
I called the DeCaro family. They never heard of you.
We're estranged.
So I had a private investigator run a background check on you. You're as American as I am, although your rap sheet is quite international.
Erica, please. There must be some sort of mistake here.
Yes, and you made it the minute you tried to con me, Mr. Caselli.
Who are you calling?
The police.
Someone is watching us.
David, wait! He really loves me.
Is this too uncomfortable? Me talking to you about your ex-husband?
No, of course not. Ryan and I are in the past.
Well, you know, is it totally over with someone that you were married to? I mean, don't you still have feelings for him?
Any feelings I had for Ryan are all in the past. It's over.
Well, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Ruth. I was just getting worried.
Oh, am I that late?
Well,
How are you?
Here's your seat. I was just leaving.
Oh, thank you very much.
Bye, Jillian. It was good talking to you.
Bye, Greeley.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm so late. The meter man came just as I was opening the door.
Oh, that's okay. I haven't been waiting long. I'm just glad that you agreed to meet me.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, you know, Have you heard from Jake? Did he say when he was coming back?
No, he did not. I get the feeling that he's still wrestling with everything that's happened and that he's not too sure what he's coming home to.
To me? I love him. He knows that.
Yes, but I can't help but notice the way you still look at Ryan and the way you talk about him.
No, that was Greenlee. She brought him up.
No, I mean, oh, please, before this, I talked to Jake about it before your wedding.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you say to him? Did you tell him that you think I still have feelings for Ryan?
No. I just said that I thought that Ryan still played a very important part in your life. You know, honey, Jake has been terribly, terribly hurt by all of this.
Ruth, I know that I played a big part in this, and I'm sorry, but I really thought that I was protecting him from getting hurt.
I know. But we're really talking about two different issues here, you see. What happened with Jake and Colby is quite different than what happened with you and Ryan.
Nothing happened.
Yes, but something could have if you hadn't married Jake in such haste. You know, I love my son. I love you, too. I care about you. And that's why I'm so concerned. There's no way that marriage with Jake is going to work while you still have another man on your mind.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you... Wait, hold on. Billy, you're trying too hard. You have to trust that you know the words and they'll come, okay?
All right.
Okay, let's start again, but we're going to do it a little bit slower, okay? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh, that was wonderful, Billy. That was great. I'm so proud of you. Oh, this is Adrian. He's my friend. Adrian, I want you to meet Samantha, Morgan, and Billy.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, wait, let me teach you how to sign.
Okay.
Please meet
To meet
you.
you.
All right, let's get back to work. I want you to finish the drawings, so next time we can do the watercolor paintings, okay?
Where did you learn that?
Oh, my best friend, Tony.
Yeah. I can help you.
Okay. One of my foster moms had a daughter named Tanya who was born deaf. She used the money that she got from looking after me to send Tanya to a special school. And Tanya taught me everything that she learned so that we could, sit up at night and talk and no one would hear us.
One of your foster moms.
Yeah. In fact, this was the one that I stayed in the longest.
I mean, you say that so easily. No anger, doesn't that hurt?
Oh, what am I going to do? Cry about my sad, sad past?
No one could ever accuse you of that.
There's someone I want you to meet. This is Adrian, the gentleman who escorted me to the crystal ball.
Hello, Adrian.
Listen, you two, I have another appointment, but if you need me, you can reach me on my cell phone.
No,
Okay?
thank you very much for stopping by.
Jack, we'll be in touch.
You bet.
Timely exit, wouldn't you say?
Appropriate. I appreciate you wanting to go over to England and talk to Dr. Griffith, but how much more time are you going to spend running around on my behalf?
Till we get to the truth.
What if it's dangerous?
Why do you say that?
Because I have this feeling that something terrible is going to happen.
Alex, we talked about this before. This is just your fear of the unknown. It's just paralyzing you, okay? I will walk you through this to the end.
No, I've made a decision and it's final.
It's not yours to make.
Of course it is. This is my life. Mine only.
Not anymore.
Well, if you care about me, then you would drop this. Don't you see I can't lose you two?
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
Alex, nothing's gonna happen to me. I promise.
You don't know that.
You just letting fear of the past control your life. We talked about this.
I managed to survive by blocking everything out, and there had to be a reason for that. So maybe I'm just not ready after all.
Yes, you are. You are. And you are going to do this with me. I'm not going to let you out of my sight, whether you like it or not.
Yes, hello. Dr. Merrick. What? All right, I'll be right there.
What is it?
The little girl, Karen. She's in hospital.
The one who wouldn't speak?
Yeah.
The little girl? Yeah. Okay, I'll drive.
So, Adrian, what brings you to the community center this morning?
Oh, Adrian's here making a soda donation. He is the co-owner of SOS.
Well, Mateo usually brings the cans himself.
Well, Mateo was a little busy this morning, so I decided to help him out.
Excuse me, Samantha's calling.
So, where should I put the sodas?
In the back storage room. So you're dating Tina?
Sometimes. We work together at SOS.
And you're the boss, so it's, what, tricky?
Something like that.
I'm surprised. You opted for a gin joint when you could have the sun on your back, the wind on your face.
Excuse me?
Your solitary dream of going across Australia on a motorcycle, remember? I do. I remember everything.
The Outback's not going anywhere.
Oh, well, that's probably why you're drawn to it. Going nowhere is your specialty.
Ruth, I don't love Ryan. I don't want to be with Ryan. I want to be with Jake.
Darling, I'm not accusing you. I mean, I'm certainly not judging you. I mean, I'm in no position to do that. Nobody knows firsthand better than I do what it's like to be married to one man and have another one on your mind.
You?
Oh. Didn't Jake tell you that I've been married before?
No, I just assumed you and Joe. It looks like you've been together forever.
Well, it's been nearly forever. No, I was married to a man named Ted Brent before I married Joe. Joe and I worked together at the hospital, and we became very good friends.
While you were married to Ted?
Friends. I was devoted to making my marriage work. We never did anything compromising. But after Ted died, we realized, Joe and I, that we had feelings for each other.
That I'd been there all along.
Yeah. Oh, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get Joe out of my mind. He was in my heart.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
None of your business, but don't you move a muscle. I'm not finished with you yet.
Hey, baby, yeah, my schedule's changed, and I'm all yours. Yeah? And I'm very hungry. Okay, I'll finish up here, and I'll be right back.
What happened to your accent?
My breakfast is coming right up. That was 15 minutes ago. Never mind, it's here.
Hello, David. May I come in?
Do you have my breakfast?
No, I don't.
What do you want? I'm waiting for room service so I can eat and get to the hospital.
David, what just happened in the dining room?
What happened in the dining room was so tasteless. I nearly lost my appetite altogether.
David, will you just be quiet for a minute?
Why, Erica, why? I mean, there are plenty of places to eat in Pine Valley. Can't you find someplace else other than where I live to play kissy face with your newest boy toy?
Excuse me?
No, I don't know why I'm so surprised with what you do. Maybe it's because I've given you more credit than you deserve. If you saw Bianca sucking face in the Valiant dining room, you'd ground her for a week. But then, hey, she's a teenager. What's your excuse?
Have we met?
Indirectly. I saw you with Leo. Paolo Caselli.
Ah, you must have me confused with someone else. My name is DiCaro.
I don't care what you call yourself.
Really? Miss...
Smythe. Does Mrs. Chandler know you're still in town?
Is Marion here?
Relax. She's not here.
So,
met a working man before. Tell me about the life.
The life?
You're a gigolo, right? Pleasure for profit? What's that all about?
You know, if you continue to insult me like this, I'm gonna have to ask
Oh,
you
get
to
over
leave.
yourself. What? Are you afraid I'll blow your cover to La Cane? I don't care. Or don't tell me you're on her payroll. That's too delicious.
I am late for an appointment. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, busy, busy. No wonder you like Pine Valley.
Listen, I hope I didn't trouble you by bringing up my first marriage before.
No, no, of course not. I'm glad you could share it with me. I just feel bad that you felt you needed to.
No, I told you because I wanted you to know where I was coming from.
You don't want me and Jake to be married.
Listen, I didn't say that. Really, I didn't say that. I mean, no marriage is perfect. There are problems in even the best of them. But if you can survive, if you have faith and trust and hope and respect.
And what do you do if you lose one of those things?
Well, you work very hard to get it back. Otherwise, your marriage is just not going to survive.
I hope we can do that.
I hope so, too. Because I do want your marriage to survive.
Are you referring to what happened with Belinda and me?
Nothing happened with you and Belinda.
And she's doing just fine.
Well, better than fine. She's getting married to her partner, Ben Hartland, a man who knows who he is and what he wants from life.
Well, I'm very happy for Belinda.
And relieved, I'll bet.
You don't like me very much, do you?
I don't think much of smooth talkers. You turn girls' heads and then you move on to the next new thing.
I am still here. Belinda's the one that moved on.
After you broke her heart.
With all due respect, Miss Kiefer, I don't think that anything that goes on between two consenting adults is any of your business.
It is if one of them is my niece. Belinda is beautiful, intelligent, sensitive, and caring, and she'd still be here right now if you had only said the word.
We were at different places in our lives. I just found out my entire life was based on a lie. And I don't intend to be used as some scapegoat for all the no-good men that hurt you or Belinda. I was very upfront with her from the beginning. I just wasn't ready.
But you ready for Tina? She's a fine young lady. I don't want you hurting her, too.
You know what? I think you're getting way ahead of yourself on this. Tina and I are just getting to know each other, that's all.
Well, then know this. Tina has been shunned from foster home to foster home. She needs a sense of permanence in her life and a man she can count on. Are you trying to tell me you can do that for her and be that man?
I'm telling you that if it comes down to that, Tina will decide for herself.
So how are you two getting along? Is there something wrong?
Karen, hi. Hello, sweetheart. Are you all right? Hi. Hello, Fran.
Dr. Merrick?
Is everything all right? I had a message from my office.
Oh, I hope you weren't in the middle of something. We just stopped by for a visit. Everything's much better, thanks to you.
Good. I'm glad. You look so gorgeous.
Mommy and I moved. I'm in a new school now.
You are? Do you love it?
Karen talks about you all the time. She even wants to be a doctor.
You do? Oh.
The social worker you put me in touch with helped me press charges against my husband. He's in custody awaiting trial.
He'll never hurt me again.
No, that's right. You were so brave to talk to the counselor and to the police. Brave girl. Are you still going to see that therapist? Oh, that's fantastic. Good. Do you want to learn how to ride? Because I could teach you, and then we could go riding together.
I love you. love you, Mommy.
I love you too, Robin.
Come on, honey. We've taken up enough of Dr. Merrick's time. We'll be on our way. Bye, and thanks again.
Okay, bye.
Alex? What is it?
Adrian and I were getting to know each other better.
I think I should probably finish up my delivery here. I got some more errands to run.
Oh, don't go. Just stay and let me teach you a few more signs, like how to say goodbye and see you later.
All right, but maybe first I have to go lock my van. I left the door unlocked.
Don't worry about the truck. Got my eye on things.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about, Ruth. Oh? You love your son very much, and you want what's best for him.
I want what's best for you, too. It's such a rare gift to experience real love with no doubts and no regrets.
I want that with Jake. I love him, and when he decides to come home, I'll be right here waiting for him.
All right, look, I'm going to ignore your very petty insults because I understand that you're upset.
Look, I have a patient who needs a ventricle repaired, Erica. I have more important matters to focus on other than that embarrassing display downstairs.
David, I'm really trying to tell you something.
Look, don't even bother, okay? Don't go through the trouble. I got it. If you wanted to prove to me how little you thought of me, you more than succeeded. In fact, you also succeeded in proving to me how little you thought of yourself.
All right, that's enough. I've had enough.
Good, fine. I've had enough, too. We don't have to continue this conversation any further. We don't have to continue anything. As far as I'm concerned, this relationship, or whatever the hell it is over.
Alex, what is it? What's wrong?
I have to sit.
Okay, I'll be right here. Talk to me. You remembering something? Alex, please, tell me, what did you see?
I saw me.
And what?
Dear God, Edmund, I think there was a child.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Are you hiding from somebody?
Becca, I'm hiding from everybody.
I have found a use for you after all, Paolo.
Tell me I'd remember if I had a child of my own. Tell me I would remember.
Sign up for the ABC Soaps newsletter exclusively at abc.com, part of the Go Network.
I like wearing a white hat, being a good guy.
He's always been the one to count on.
Just once, I'd like to wear the black hat.
Until he lost control.
Try it on for size, see how it fits.
Is Bo flirting with disaster?
You never know what the future holds.
Emmy nominated, One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.